Your style, y'all.
This is what love feels like. I don't want it. If this is what love feels like, you can keep it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. You can have it. You can have it. You can have it. Have it.
Jesus is all I need to get by. Jesus is all I need to get by. I need to get by. To get by. In the morning, he's all to get by. I need he's all you and I need to get by.
Yes, I did brush my teeth, unlike Uppity, because Uppity can't brush her teeth. What's up, y'all? I do need to offer a little bit of an apology. I have to be honest, I did fall asleep. Thank God I was on mute. But Ness was up there interrogating Lemon like he was on damn trial at the part I last saw. And I was like, once I laid down, boy, it was a wrap. It was like, boom, boom, good night. But I do want to apologize for that. But that is the burden of, trying to be a productive citizen, but also trying to put on a show and only having a limited time to do that. So I do want to apologize for that. But look, hey, Google Goops me and I'll goop them and I'll put my commercials in and they'll pay me for the slots that way ain't nobody talking. So but I do want to acknowledge y'all who are here, because y'all could be anywhere. So what's up, Tanya McNeil? How you doing? Good to see you. What's up, Diva D? Girl, Diva D, woo. I'm glad you're still with me. What's up, Ronnie Q? How you doing? Diva D, thank you for being a tofu one as well. What's up, C Queen? Because I see you. Yes, like I said, I did brush my teeth. I did take it, but I gotta get ready to go to the gym. But I did shower and all that too, because you never know who you may run into. But also, I got to stop by the church. I got a lot to do today. All right. Oh, let me see. What's up, Big Baby? How you doing? I'm here for SK. A little tired. Yeah, I'm tired. I mean, well, I feel replenished. That's what I would say. Um, He says, C Queen. C Queen says, OMG, you trying to take Will to church service. He need to take his behind the church instead of that dilapidated garage and hooking up with people and stuff. And somebody who try to compare, I don't even want to give that situation life. But all I'm gonna say is I got an interest-free loan, loan that was paid expeditiously. I don't think Williams' loan has been paid back yet. Anyway, Bam says, "LOL, SKD's late. It do get me, and plus, I gotta be productive the next day, or I'm gonna be over here begging and living in where William live. We gonna be roommates if I don't produce." Ugh, child, anyway. What's up, Philly T? How you doing? Good to see you. I got to play the Philly T song because it is Sunday, and I want to thank the Lord for getting us up today to act like booger wolves on this internet, or booger wolves are angels. Take your pick, whichever one you are. So here we go. We'll be right back.
I want to thank you, everybody, for sharing your life with me. You gave me so much, you made me happy. Your love's been amazing. I know I couldn't make it without you. You, without your love. Thank you.
Without your love. See, I can't hit that note. I can't hit that note. I think I need some tea. All right. So like I said, what's up, Queen Diva? How you doing? Sarah Lamb. Sarah Lamb. Sorry, I can't say your name, but I do apologize. Sarah Ram Gamer. Thank you for coming back. Appreciate you being here. Um, so yeah, but let me just say that I do enjoy, the people saying they miss them, they want to see us do it, but like I say, it do take a toll if you try to be a productive citizen. At that time we was at our heyday, was in the pandemic and stuff like that, so things were more easily to be moved around. I really just wanted to come on just to bring closure to that situation. I don't know how that situation with Ness and Lemon ended, so I got to go back. Hopefully, they didn't do too much. If you were watching that live last night, Lemon has some words for ODS. I'm not being messy when I said this, but he said, ODS is dumb. And then we said maybe ODS stands for officially dumb and stupid. I don't know. But I'm just saying, I'm think ODS may respond. I don't know. I really don't. I'm not gonna say I don't have nothing against. As I've gotten older on this platform, the little things just don't bother me no more. It just don't like. It just don't. So, but Lemon and ODS beef is different than my situation with ODS. I think ODS apologized and then reneged on it, but he made up for it because he was complimenting us and all the other stuff. I really don't have. I mean, like I said, I'm getting older, so the shit that don't bother me like it used to in the past don't bother me no more. But I still have my pettiness in me. All right, so let's get to this one thing I want to talk about again. I'm really thinking about writing. What's up, Roxy? How you doing? Good to see you. Um, I'm really thinking about writing a community post to Jay Wilson. I know Jay Wilson did a video on me because I know when I touch his spirit. Um, but I think he doesn't understand his character. And when he went through that whole thing with the hospital and them calling his job, or when he was a chaplain, I think he tried to justify his behavior by saying he's a character. But you got to be careful of the character you choose when you tie God into that. You get what I'm saying? Like if you take Tyler Perry sometimes plays characters that you could think that maybe it'd be the antithesis of God, but he's always letting you know he know how far he can go. And I feel Jay Wilson doesn't understand that. And if you're playing a role of being someone who's educated and likes to flaunt that, has a home, has two cars, and all this stuff, degrees, then and your character is the antithesis of that. But then you throw that back in our face, then we're gonna be like, wait a minute. So you may be like, well, Sir King, why are you going on this rant? Once again, he may need a lawyer because people say, well, MU's news are all around. I don't give a damn. If you noticed before, the court system don't care about what this happened, where this. If that situation involves between a person and another person, they're worried about that person and that other person. They're not worried about the three other people. Now, those three, five, six, seven other people decide to jump in on that situation. Okay. But what I'm talking about is he sits up there and I feel like it was a play. I don't know if it was a direct play or the most successful unintentional play ever. So in his laugh last night, he goes up and says he talks about MU's news. Boom. 2 seconds later, let's be okay, almost 2 minutes later, somebody sends the man a message or email or some form of electronic communication with MU's news. He then proceeds to say that he receives them, that he's in possession of them, then opens them, then reacts to them, then says that, oh, he's not going to be silent, he going to talk. knowing that his better judgment told him not to talk about that. And then he goes on and does it anyway. And then says some things as a man I know, and especially if you're a man that's under the cloth, that's been educated in the ministerial society or degree or you know that you cannot say certain things about women in their anatomy. I think it's going to be okay. Now, if you're a drug dealer, hood rat on the corner who is a detriment to society, okay, we expect that from you. But if you someone who's sitting up here saying that you this and that and talking about Harvard and Yale and the chaplain and the choir player and all this stuff, it just thinks you would be unconsciously conscious of what you can say about women. Saying about a woman, talk about a woman's jugs and saying that them breasts are so big that you know her back hurt and all that. That was really disrespectful. And the reason why I say he may need a lawyer is because then he proceeded to dog MU out. It wasn't like I would go on, make commentary about the situation, and then leave it alone and not speak disparagingly about the person's aesthetics or what she is or what she's not. You know, you have to be careful how you play this YouTube game. Let me give you an example. Ronnie Q. If I get something of Ronnie Q that is of an X-rated nature, then on live admit that I got possession of it, which nullifies me ever being able to deny that I came into possession of it, right? You got to understand that part. Then I did deny my better judgment or God looking over me or my intuition telling me not to comment about it. It's okay if you received it because it may be unbeknownst to you that you received it, right? Okay, we give you that benefit of doubt. But you didn't receive it. And then I go on in to talk about that picture of Ronnie Q that I got, right? That's wrong. And then on top of that, I begin to dog her out, everything about her. So then that lines that situation up where Ronnie Q may now want to seek illegal action against me because now I'm in possession of intimate photos of her that she did not give me permission to see or to view or to hold. Then also on top of that, I'm making public statements about it, which are defamatory, embarrassing, and degrading her, right? And then I begin to berate, not well, degrade her again about her aesthetics concerning her hair, her body, and her possible uh, drug abuse. So what would give Ronnie Q motivation to have not go down to the courthouse and put papers on me? You see what I'm saying? So let me see. So he responded on revenge. I believe so. Like I said, I didn't watch the video yet. I didn't watch. I was concerned about my own platform. So he further victimized the victim. Exactly. Exactly. But see, the other difference between those other people is they not in real time admitting to receiving it and then commentating about it. Ooh, child. Sandra says that man isn't a man of no cloth, a line cloth maybe. Not even that. Even the prayer cloth, he trying to pimp Jesus. Child. He said Jay Wilson always goes too far. It goes too far. You gonna get it. I'm sure. But see, and another thing, Black Girls Code is MU already took somebody to court. That's the thing. Like you can't sit up here and say, oh well, MU nobody. She's never done that. You got to go back. You got to go on what people have done. And she's MU has done that. You know, for someone. I don't know. I don't know. It's just some things you just don't touch. All right. Unfortunately, Ronnie Q, every coin ain't a good coin. You know what I'm saying? All money ain't good money. And some of that stuff you need to just leave alone. Like, come on. Like, it's just I don't understand it. All right, I'm gonna drop the link real quick. Like I said, I just wanted to come up with a brief conclusion. Oh, I got to beg y'all. I got to beg. First, I'm gonna say this: give your money first to God. It don't have to be through a church. It could be through a person you see on the street. It could be through buying someone something for the holiday season. It could be maybe buying someone a meal that you see on the street that may not have food or something like that. So before you give to these content creators, make sure you give your money in a way that God would be proud of and stuff like that because these content creators ain't looking over you. It's God that's looking over you. So make sure you take care of home first before you give to these content creators. And when I say take care of home, that means take care of those in your neighboring areas, your community, your schools, stuff like that before you give to us online. And I'm gonna say that may impact my pockets, but I don't give a damn. I live right, and God is always taking care of me. All right. But on that note, like they said, the closed mouth don't get fed. All right. So I'm gonna play my commercial for my holiday fun list. If you want to help me get what I want to get for Christmas, feel free to send a gesture to dollar sign Sir King Crown. I do believe in public acknowledgement. So, you contribute and making my holiday a memorable one, then I'm definitely gonna let people know that you are a giving soul. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, child. All right, y'all. So that is my holiday list. It is a PS5. I hope to have enough people contribute to my holiday fund so that I can go get me a PS5. That is what I want this Xmas. Thank you to those who've already contributed. If you want to, feel free to send a gesture to dollar sign Sir King Crown. Let me know if you want to be public acknowledged. If you don't, sometimes people don't want to be publicly acknowledged, but hey, I believe in that because that's the least I could do. I don't like to take people's or receive people's money and run. Black Girls Code said he's lucky. Tracy didn't file charges against him for driving all those people by her residence. Hold on one second, Black Girls Code. He was worried about that because he actually had somebody who we don't care for in the section do his research for him and call the police station to see if what he did was a violation of her privacy. But you gotta go see, that's the thing. You only could go by what's documented. There was rumors that he drove people into her complex, but what we saw was he drove people past it. But nonetheless, it's still an invasion of privacy because he's telling us that if people drive by his home and most of his neighbors are white, and they're going to call the police on us because if we go by his house, you see, how you gonna call people on your police on your own black people? So it's begging to look. It's beginning to look like a lot like Dragmas. I'm not trying to drag nobody, but I mean, Lemon is gonna start the dragon season because he drug ODS by his locks last night. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I ain't trying to fight nobody. But yeah, Lemon had a lot to say last night, which go check that live out. Go check that live out. To my sports fans, like I said, the LA Lakers won last night. That in-season tournament, like I said, my pet peeve about that is how you gonna make an in-season tournament look way better than the NBA Finals. The in-season tournament was off the chain in terms of aesthetics, and how you gonna make that look? But shoot, to be honest, I don't know. Like they should show more care for that in-season tournament than they did the actual NBA Finals. All they do is put a sign on the damn two sides of the floor with the NBA Finals, and that's it. They had a whole championship cup and all that stuff. It was interesting, interesting. And Babs says today is football Sunday. Well, Babs, in honor of Jay Dunn, because I feel Jay Dunn is a presence that I wouldn't say appreciated, but what's the key word I'm looking for? Was felt on these streets. So she was a presence that was felt on the streets. So in honor of Jay Dunn, in honor of football Sunday, we gonna play Jay Dunn's clip. Here we go, y'all. Lord have mercy.
Who the fuck cares if it look like I'm Humpty Dumpty? I can motherfucking run. I could walk. I could sprint. I could put on skates. I could skate around the skate rink. I could put on ice skates. I could skate around the ice skating rink. I could do every motherfucking thing. Knees knocking and all. And I could put on the strap. Who the fuck cares if it look like I'm Humpty Dumpty?
I mean, in all seriousness, I hope the situation Jay Dunn comes back better than ever. This not to me that not this is not me to say that I'm a supporter of what she did, but we all need characters on these YouTube streets, and she was a character. And but your character shouldn't compromise or invade the privacy of others or cause or go against the law. And in that sense, I hope like when she comes back, she does things. The thing how I can't really why people say, why are you not really doing no commentary on the Jay Dunn situation? Because I feel torn in the situation. I remember she up and called the highway patrol on Food Junkie. And that situation had nothing to do with her. So that's why I tell people you have to be careful. And I know she did the stuff posting the lady news and stuff, but she called the police on Food Junkie. That had nothing to do with her, right? Yeah, maybe Food Junkie hit some debris in the road, and she up there talking about she a concerned citizen of Georgia, and this man is doing this on live. It's just like, wait a minute, now. Come on, come on. So hopefully she'll learn. Sometimes you gotta go through stuff. Sometimes maybe you have to sit next to Big Bertha at the county jail and learn your lesson. But nonetheless, I don't like people to do that because that's an indelible mark on your record, right? That can cause you to not even be considered for a lot of things you should be considered for. Like that stuff is far reaching. And I hate to do that because y'all use not y'all, but these people use that for entertainment and it has a far reaching effect than that. I don't do that. I don't fathom doing that shit to people. You know what I'm saying? So what's up, JL87 Productions? What's up? Okay, Vashti. I don't know if you ran out of characters with this name, but I would love for you to somehow incorporate your name in that title. I mean, in that I said title in that handle because people need to know it's you. People need to know it's you. Let me see what else. Let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. All right, let me see what else y'all saying. Okay, so that's my 2 cent on that. Um, Regarding anything else, this world is just getting crazier. I mean, there's nothing new to report going on. Oh, okay, so let's talk about this. So I think with there's gonna be a big Fed meeting next week. But I don't think there's nothing to really worry about. They're not gonna raise the interest rate. They say that the interest rates are doing what they're supposed to, but now they're worried about spending decreasing too fast because it leads to stagflation. But let me tell y'all something. I do feel now this is crazy. I do feel these companies are starting to lay off people. I read an article about Nike. Nike is slowly laying off people. Then I have this friend that work in the healthcare industry. He's saying that they laid off people and now he worried about his job. And I feel like the media is not reporting that because one, they don't. It's weird. Like, do you really want to hear about layoffs right before the holiday season? So I'm just keep your ears and eyes open. Don't get complacent around this holiday season. But I do feel like people may get laid off, unfortunately. Um, so we'll see. Because the whole thing about the interest rate is obviously it impacts your car, impacts your credit card rates, but it also impacts these businesses because they purchase a lot of stuff. They are able to operate off of loans, right? And they're able to pay these loans off if it's 2%, 3%. But once it balloons to 5, 8, 6, 7, 8%, they're not able to do that, and that impacts their business um, activity. So just be on the lookout for that. That's gonna and like I said, I don't think they're gonna raise the interest rate. I think they're gonna keep them the same and say we're gonna wait to see what happens because they say China's economy is faltering. So it's a lot of other dynamics at play. So just stay aware. Stay aware. That's what I'm saying. DVD says people pressing charges for content, and I'll be glad when the law cracks down on people like that. Yeah, the law had to adjust, perhaps, and then it did adjust, but I don't think it adjusted for the other way of people abusing the system and using the system uh, as as or as way as means to get revenge on other people, which people will do. What's up, Kimberly Black? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I just did this live, y'all, just to close out my last live because I did fall asleep. But hopefully Lemon and Ness closed it out appropriately. With that being said, I'm gonna head on up out of here. I gotta start my day. Be grateful, and be thankful that you've been given another day. Some people didn't wake up today. Some people are just not waking up in a healthy state. So prayers and blessings to them. And with that being said, if you want to send a gesture, feel free to do so. At $ Sir King Crown, I told you my holiday goal, my holiday list. Like I said, I don't feel comfortable doing that, but I mean, like people say, if you have fans, if you have supporters, and they want to support you, then they're gonna support. And for the naysayers, that's them. That's on them. You know, closed mouth don't get fed. To be honest, I know, no, that's a no. No, that's a no. So no, I got this for you. No. I'm just doing this to be funny. Some people got mad. Y'all might be saying, "What is the flush?" Nobody asked them. I think y'all know what it is. But no. Somebody was over there crying and whining because they got flush. And they act like they went down the commode, met Splinter, the big rat from Teenage Ninja Turtles, got nibbled on by some roaches in the sewer when I flushed them. Do I still have the flush? Hold on. I mean, flushed it. 1 second, y'all, because I ain't used that in so long. I don't think I had that no more. Dang, we ain't. What? I don't got the flush. I don't think I have the flush no more, y'all. Did I really get rid of the flush? I thought I kept that around. Maybe I felt bad. Maybe that was one of my guilty moments. I got rid of it. I can't believe I got rid of it. Jay Wilson, you better worry about this though.
You better show my boobies. I don't want
Oh,
you
girl, I rest my case, Bree.
You better show my boobies. I don't
Oh,
want you
girl, I rest my case, Bree.
She'll Tracy. She'll Tracy. Oh my god. I don't care. Long as it didn't show my boobies. Long as it didn't show my boobies.
Whew, we're glad we didn't see those boobies. Perhaps if you want to come up and get flushed, I found it. I found it, y'all. I got the flush. I knew how to get that away. But Baps, that's a no. Yeah, I did fall asleep on quality. I tell you, it's be long days, man. It's only 24 hours in a day. And YouTube really don't pay my bills. Like, it don't. It don't. I told y'all. They sliced my check in half, bro. Baps, make sure you turn your camera's off. Okay. I didn't see you, so don't worry about that. It's just delayed. Um, but
That would
YouTube
have
cut
been
my
scary for you if you saw me.
um, but YouTube cut my check in half, bro. I was like, what the hell's going on, bro? And then all of a sudden I said, I didn't click a damn link, bro. And I said, oh well, so sad. That's why you gotta not depend on YouTube. So
You
you want to
posted
get
that
flushed?
link super fast though when I said I wanted to get flushed. I feel like you want to flush me for real.
No, I just read my chat.
You was like, yes, I get the flush now. But it's okay.
So did you see that? Did you see the game? I mean, did you see the game last night?
No, I didn't.
No, okay,
I don't watch basketball as much as I watch football.
I got you. I got you. I'm a vice versa. I watch football, but I just don't. I'm not gonna. I don't sit there. I tune in and I tune out.
Yeah, I'll be sitting there yelling at my screen watching football. I watch basketball more when it's time for the championship.
I feel you.
Because
Any
the
news?
basketball season like 9 million games.
True. That's true. That's why they did it because they felt that a lot of the stars were taking off because I guess the repetition or repetitiveness, and sometimes the games were meaningless if you knew you were gonna you were gonna fit into a certain slot anyway. You know,
Unless you playing Draymond Green, because you never know when you're going to get like head butted or kicked
now, that's a
or,
gorilla.
or body slam.
Now he the one that look like a gorilla.
For real, putting folks in headlocks and things.
I
No, he
just,
looked like a donkey to me. He looked like a donkey.
yeah, that's true. I was just like, I don't know. It's crazy because that whole thing with him getting that big contract after the Jordan Poole situation was truly political. I felt, but Jordan Poole messed his own situation up. I felt because of his immaturity. But
Yeah, but you punch me in my face, we gonna have problems forever.
for real, I do. I believe that you can't think that cool things will be cool in the workplace after that. Because as a man too, we don't take too kindly to that form of disrespect. You
Right.
know, you know. And then it's the paranoia effect. You don't know when he go. You don't know when he gonna do it again.
Yeah,
So
because he like to hit people.
He got some issues. She should be in the beef sector.
For real. He be the one trying to pull up on people for real.
For real, for real. Are there any real world topics you like to talk about? 'Cause I know you don't like to talk about beef sector stuff.
Nah, not really. There ain't too much going on that I feel like talking about. I laughed at that guy in New York, the Santos guy, getting ejected from Congress. That was great.
Oh,
And
I
Kevin
think he's.
McCarthy quitting.
Mm, ooh, I gotta catch up on that. I really don't. I really don't follow the White House. Most I follow the White House is Biden, and then when they were sitting there looking for a House Speaker, and
Yeah,
everything was being delayed. That's about it. Because it's just a comical show to me. You know.
it really is. The House right now is a big joke.
Yeah, it is. And then on top of that, they so cozy with people who could donate to them and stuff. I'm like, y'all not even voting on things that y'all know is wrong because these people got their hand in your pocket. Like,
Yep, that is literally true.
what you think about Google coming out with their own form of open? Well, it's like Chat GPT, but it's called Gemini, something like that.
That's I'm
Well,
not real good on the whole AI bot
yeah.
anyway, and so I'm just automatically not gonna like it.
Well, I know, and I feel like I always say, why we messing with stuff that we know can begin to learn, and then once just take our demise, be part of our demise.
Right.
Uh,
After I read about the Bing AI talking about it wanted to be sentient, I was
mm,
like, yeah, no, thank you.
yeah, because it's they don't. I don't understand how we as normal people can see the dangers of it. We're using AI to control so many of our life necessary things. Like, let's say at a water plant, you pretty much the water plant can monitor when it's at a certain level and when it's not. Well, I'm sure AI is going to be incorporated into that. So why? I don't understand why y'all trying to do that. It's weird.
People writing the story of their own career demise, basically. But
Well, yeah, they want to get the fame and acclaim to be the one to have shaped humanity, or changed it.
gonna
And
wipe us all out of existence. I'm be sitting there not knowing about it because I ain't gonna be here.
yeah, it's insane. But
It is. Oh, that's the thing I wanted to talk about. Did you see that what you call it? 23andMe got hacked
I heard, but was it a while ago or was it recently?
recently.
Because they had a hacking situation before.
Right, they did, but this was
Mm.
recent.
And what happened with this one?
Just they got hacked. They said
When
that
was
about 43,000 people's data got impacted this
yeah,
go around.
crazy. Let me go
Yep,
look
I
up
was
this.
like, I never felt the appeal of like sending my DNA to like a company just to learn that I'm a mix of black and
Oh,
blacker. It's
oh, their
good.
stock is only 87 cents a share. Because I was about to do some action on that.
It's only 87 cents a share.
Yeah,
It'll
20.
probably go up after the whole hacking
Yeah,
information die down, you know?
right. But I was trying to see if it's gonna go down
Oh
because
yeah.
it's gonna go down after that because people will start like not using it.
Yeah. We'll see.
You
Cause
know,
people so dang curious about themselves.
but don't do that because they sell your stuff and people are weird. Like I told you, like it's crazy to me because if things evolve, like if you have a certain genetic trait, you can be like, oh well, we know the people who have this genetic trait. Maybe we should separate them from society because they're
Or
prone to doing this.
yeah, or
It's just
even more on this on the more simple basis, you could have health insurances that deny people care or coverage,
exactly,
you know? Yeah.
exactly,
So now I'm
exactly.
good on that. Plus, if you African American, you already know your lineage in this country, so why? We came from West Africa. And there might be a sprinkle of somebody who ain't supposed to be there, so life goes on.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So let me just ask you broadly, perhaps you don't have to go into great depths, but what you feel about the recent shenanigans on the YouTube streets
These
from
people crazy. I think I told you broadly, I'm losing interest rapidly because it gets to be old. It's like wash, rinse, repeat of nonsense, you know?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. It's sad that back in the day, people used to use their talent, like dressing up, making jokes, making rap songs, making parodies of people and stuff like that. Now that's been replaced with trying to see, oh, how much we can effort somebody's life and do commentary on it.
Yeah.
And that stuff isn't entertainment because it's real life consequences to that situation. Like, let me tell you something. I can't go into a Jewish. Let me tell you something. They look at y'all license, y'all, and on that license, I was told the last number. And I may be wrong. The last number indicates how many felonies you have, or I may be wrong, how many misdemeanors or something. Let me tell you
Really?
something. Yeah, because
Oh
I'm gonna tell
wow.
you what. I had to go into a Jewish center the other day, and they got. Let me tell you, they got shit locked down.
Yeah. Because
That
the rise of
that
anti-Semitism.
exactly. But that man said, "I need to see your license," and stuff was so backed up. Right? They took a look at my license. They said, "Okay," and then obviously they asked me to check my vehicle real quick. But let me tell you something. If I had that, whatever that is on that license that indicates how many felonies you have, they would have pulled my ass to the side. So I say all that to
You
say
probably
it's
would have
like,
got tackled.
well, just because you commit a crime, you serve
That'd
your
have been like,
time. Right, probably so. But I just say that to say, man, y'all having your life inconvenienced over some bull that follow you for a long time,
man,
even on your driver's license. That's crazy.
it's supposed to be like probation ain't nothing. I'm like, I have never been on probation. I don't want to be on nothing. I don't want to be on papers for anything.
Yeah, who want to report to another adult though?
Right.
Who want to have another adult just show up at your house and say, "Oh, I need to come in, let me in," like, or
Yeah, I do enough of that at work.
right, right.
And that's something I get paid for.
That's crazy. So yeah,
Yes.
it's just the same. So you have to be
But
careful what you
that's
say.
something we had spoke about before though. It's this YouTube addiction. People are literally addicted to the intention that and the notoriety that you get off of being on here to the
Facts.
point where they don't think about like self-preservation.
Facts. I could agree with that because you have a collective group of people who like you for whatever reason, and you can correspond, interact with them, and then at times there are financial rewards and stuff like. So I could definitely understand it, but not to your own detriment. Like
Ex-
with Jay, who- with
Huh?
with Jay Dunn, Jay Dunn got demonetized and she still came on here. But when they talk about who found the B sector, you gotta include Jay Dunn who found the B sector. And I know I'm switching gears real quick, but I remember that discussion when like they talk about who found it, who's the founder of the really Jay Dunn is one of the founders of the B sector. And you're like, what? Yes, because Jay Dunn was going to those things, those meet and greets that Kaya was having in Atlanta. She was there. She was actually there with Josh and Michelle L.T. Alien and all that. Like, well, did I get it mixed up? No, I think Kaya. Well, yeah, I think. But anyway, she was there, so she would have had her presence even before the B sector. You know,
And how
so
long ago was this?
years ago, we're talking about maybe 4 or 5 years ago when
And
they
so you
were.
think about 4, 5, 6, 7 years ago for some people, right? It's
Yeah.
all this time dedicated to something that for most of them ain't going to do anything long term. It's a lot of time put into this, you know?
Oh yeah, and those crazy part about it, it could be gone in an instant if
Yep.
YouTube or somebody finds a way to get it taken.
Yeah. Because it's nobody owns their page for real. YouTube could be like, nope, bye.
Yeah, or YouTube could be like, we could just, we could decide to just switch it, you know.
Yeah. Whole sector gone. Have a good day. But yeah,
Okay, I wanted to ask you one more question. Damn, I forgot what it was. Oh, I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was.
you about to
But
fall asleep again?
No, it was a question. I'm doing two things at once, and I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Um, hold on, just give me 1 second. Because somebody sent me something, and I believe in public acknowledgement. Let me hold on 1 second. I want to see something. But I don't want to, you know, freak people out. Oh, okay. All right, I'm just gonna do this for that person that sent it to me because you obviously you here. Um, so yeah, it's kind of sad in that way. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask you. Do you use Roku?
No, I don't use my Roku anymore. I don't have it.
What do you
I have
think
the
about it?
Amazon TV.
Okay, because the reason I asked is that their stock price has gone up astronomically, and I don't use it, but they've been going up, and I'm just like, what is the phenomenon about Roku? You know, and I was just interested. I wanted to
Roku
ask
ain't bad. I actually prefer Roku to my Amazon TV
why so.
because my Amazon TV kind of lags sometimes. And with Roku, it wasn't lagging at all.
So, like, is it like maybe a more in-depth version of Netflix?
Well, you can use Netflix on Roku. Like you can, it's basically making your TV into a smart TV.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I don't really watch TV like that. Um, but I'm like, damn, why is it going up? You know. So,
Yeah,
but,
people probably just getting a bunch of Rokus.
is it so? This how does the subscription work? Do you purchase it? Do
You don't have
um
to buy anything with Roku.
okay.
Yeah, you don't
So
have
I
to
mean,
buy
I'm trying to
anything. You just
understand it.
buy
Is
the
it
Roku. You buy your Roku, you hook it up to your TV, and you download stuff onto your Roku.
okay? I do want to take a moment to thank you, Miss White. She did contribute to the Sir King Holiday Fund. I appreciate you. Those funds are going to be used to make my holiday dreams come true. So I do want to take a moment to acknowledge you and say thank you. So I'm gonna play a clip for you real quick, Miss White. Thank you so much. Here we go. Ooh, child, especially when it's Sunday. Here we go, y'all.
Somebody ought to praise him in here.
Did it play? Hold
Whenever you play that little shouting clip, I be doing my little church shimmy.
on.
I ain't got no sense.
That's
But
good.
yeah, that's my one
So
of my favorite clips too.
so we know that one's one of your favorite. We know Jay Dunn is your favorite. What's your third favorite?
Um, I don't know. My third favorite, probably the one that you say is Kwani singing
Oh, which one?
at
I
the gas
cried.
station.
Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
I cried.
I think I only still have one of those though. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, here we go.
I cried, you will cry, we cried together.
Mm.
Yeah, I like that one.
Kimberly Black says, or jailbreak your Roku, but you didn't hear from
Yeah, that's what a lot of people do. I wasn't trying to say that. And then they get all sorts of stuff on there like HBO and all of that.
Maybe that's why it's popular.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's what people do with their Fire Stick too.
Mm. Yeah, somebody selling broken fire sticks or jailbroken fire sticks out of here, out of the
Let me tell
DC.
you, at one point I you know how we had LimeWire and stuff back in the day.
Mm.
Um I used to download a bunch of songs and all that sort of stuff. And somebody did a prank on me. Like the RIAA was contacting me about going to jail. And since then I don't do anything because I was like, what if
Mm.
it's real? I ain't going to jail over no dang like data or whatever in the world. So no,
Yeah.
I ain't jailbreaking nothing.
The two things to worry about that is malware, and the other one is yeah, they do come after people. And you
Oh,
just gotta
LimeWire taught me how to do tech support.
be
I learned how to get so many viruses off my computer.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I think a lot of these companies get hacked too. Like, I mean, just hacked in general, and they
Yep.
hold a ransom. Like I told you about the MGM and stuff like that. They were holding a ransom, and eventually you gotta pay. Especially once we
Yep.
start going to be a more electronic, especially with the like your key doors and all that. Once they start moving that stuff on the grid, it's
I think
it's
they were saying with Malta, but I don't remember what country it was. But it's somewhere. Ransomware is literally like a source of their economy. People literally make a career off of building ransomware.
Mhm.
Yep.
So yeah. So that's about it. I'm gonna start my get my day started, you know. But I
Cool.
appreciate you coming up.
Yeah, you have to flush me now, for real, for real.
Oh yeah, you came out to get flushed. Get ready to get the what they call that? I forget what they call it. The toilet tissue.
Yep.
Downy or whatever that is. All right,
I
where
hope
you at
you put
flush?
it down in your toilet.
I forget. I can't think of that name. You know what it is. I forgot. What
Charmin.
what V Charmin, what VSA? Oh, I get great value because it don't matter because it's go in one end and go out the other. I'm like, oh, okay. But she wasn't eating toilet tissue. She was talking about something else. All right, where the flush at that lady was so upset about? Here we go, y'all. Here's the flush. Take care, Babs. Have a good one.
Bye.
Avoid the alligator down there.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Oops. All right. That's the flush, y'all. They were so mad about that damn flush. Somebody had the nerve to sit up there and do a whole lot saying that flush was abusive to women because the man is throwing the woman in the toilet. I'm like, are y'all really reaching? Like it was so many smear campaigns that we had to endure. But as you see, Babs is still alive. Okay, she's still alive. She's still typing, and she didn't incur any water damage to her keyboard or her electronic apparatus. Okay, just insane, insane. 1,000 sheets per row for me. All right, y'all. Once again, thank you to Miss White. I appreciate you for your generosity. Also, thank you to Bo 32. They contributed last night, but also thank you to Ms. White who contributed this morning. I appreciate you. That's going to go to my Avatar Holiday Fund. In case you don't know what that is, yes, I'm begging for a PS4 because that's the way I relieve stress. Okay, I don't relieve stress by people sending me cool la la pictures or video or nothing. I relieve stress through the PS4 or PS5 and keep my brain sharp and my motor skills sharp, but also have fun at the same time. All right, we'll be right back. All right, once again, if you want to contribute to, excuse me, the holiday fund, feel free to do so. $ Sir King Crown, and you will receive public acknowledgement and because I believe in that. Thank you. All right, with that being said, I'm going to head on out. Thank y'all for those who came back for round two. Thank you for those who were there last night. Sorry, I fell asleep. You know, but I do appreciate your support. So feel free to thumbs up the live before you exit. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. If you want to send a gesture, feel free to outside Circling Crown. Also, thanks to the one and only Baps for coming up and share her insights and getting flushed and not crying about it. With that being said, I'm out of here. And remember to be the change you want to see in the world. Give thanks and praise to the man upstairs because he's the one that allows you to be here. If you in great health, then you've already got the greatest gift that you could get. If not, don't lose hope and keep the faith. And remember, church really is in the heart. You could go to church, right, to get receive instruction in the word, but it's not how much time you spend in church, it's how much time you spend in doing God's work in the world. Okay? All right, and with that being said, I'm out of here. Y'all take care and have a good one. Bye, y'all. See you later.
Tofu Alley. No beef, just tofu.